Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Hobbs and Shaw. Let's get into it. So Hobbs and Shaw is directed by David Leitch, screenplay by Chris Morgan and Drew Pearce, story by Chris Morgan, based on characters by Gary Scott Thomas, produced by Dwayne Johnson, Jason Statham, Chris Morgan and Hiram Garcia, cinematography from Jonathan Seeler, edited by Christopher Rouse, music by Tyler Bates, production companies from Seven Buck Productions and Chris Morgan Productions. It is distributed by Universal Pictures. It released in New Zealand on the 1st of August 2019 and the US on the 2nd of August 2019. The runtime of this movie is 137 minutes, so that is 2 hours and 17 minutes. The rating of this movie, it's an M. In the US, it is rated a PG-13. The genre of this movie, it's an action, comedy, adventure, mystery, and buddy cop. Plot. Brixton Law is a cybernetically enhanced soldier who possesses superhuman strength, a brilliant mind, and lethal pathogen that could wipe out half of the world's population. It now is up to hulking lawman Luke Hobbs and lawless operative Deckard Shaw to put aside their past differences and work together to prevent the seemingly indestructible law from destroying humanity. The cast stars Dwayne Johnson as Luke Hobbs, Jason Statham as Deckard Shaw, Idris Elba as Brixton Law, Vanessa Kirby as Hattie Shaw, Eliza Gonzalez as Margarita or Madam M, Cliff Curtis as Jonah Hobbs, and Helen Mirren as Magdalene Queenie Shaw. Production. In November 2015, Vin Diesel announced in an interview with Variety that potential spin-offs for the Fast and Furious series were in early stages of development. In October 2017, Universal Pictures announced a spin-off film centered around characters Luke Hobbs and Deckard Shaw and set for a release date on July 26th, 2019, with Chris Morgan returning to write the script. Variety reported that Shane Black will be considered to be the director. In February 2018, Deadpool 2 director David Leitch entered talks to direct the film. In April 2018, Leitch was confirmed as the director for the film and added David Schwimmerman as production designer. Critical response. On Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds an approval rating of 68% based on 348 reviews and an average rating of 6.1 out of 10. The website's critical consensus reads, Hobbs & Shaw doesn't rev as high as the franchise's best installments, but gets decent mileage out of its well-matched stars and over-the-top action sequences. On Metacritic, the film has a weighted average score of 60 out of 100, based on 54 critics, indicating mixed or average reviews. Audiences polled by CinemaScore gave the film an average grade of an A- on an A+ to an F scale, while those at Post-Rate gave the average of a 4 out of 5 stars. Writing for Variety, Peter Debridge wrote, Fans' favourite Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham milk the friction between their characters while teaming up to save the world in this gratuitously, whatever the hell that word is, over-the-top spin-off. Eric Cohen of IndieWire gave the film a B- and stated, strip away the meandering explosion, and Hobbs & Shaw is an old-school screwball comedy that just happens to feature two major action stars. Thoughts. I really enjoyed my time with Hobbs & Shaw. It was just a dumb, fun action movie, and it worked for me. Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham, are amazing because they have a good dynamic in these movies, and I love Idris Elba as the villain in this movie. They also really worked well for me. I also like the backstory of Luke Hobbs' character. That was just a really nice touch to the film, and yeah. Bad and disappointing. I think for me this movie does have its issues for me, like some of the dialogue didn't need to be there, and I also think that the second act of the movie could have been a bit better, but that is it for me. Final thoughts. I think Hobbs & Shaw was a very entertaining movie that I enjoyed a lot. Even though there were some problems for me, I still really enjoyed my time with it. I would recommend you check this movie out because it's just a dumb, fun action movie. It's a dumb, fun movie with a lot of action. My score for this stars, I'm gonna be giving it a 4 out of 5 stars, because it deserves it. Percentage an 80%. I think it deserves it. Grade a B plus. Yeah, an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. But thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, take care. Peace.